Our campsite is completely flooded from the rain we had last night and this morning. It's so deep that when I stepped outside, the water was coming up to my ankles. So we've decided to move and try to get another spot over that's a bit higher ground, so we're not flooded and we can actually walk out of the RV without getting our shoes and socks all wet. So I'm gonna give it a try. Wish us luck. Well, we moved, but in the process, I'm covered in mud. My sandals sunk into the mud, and when I tried to pull them out, I got mud all over me. The ground here is much better than what we were dealing with over there.
It's a pre-Mardi Gras parade, so if you play your cards right, you can get some beads, sir. Seriously? Yeah! Come on! Mardi Gras, take over! On that big parade.
We just saw an awesome Mardi Gras parade. I only got one bead, but this one got a few more.
If you're at the RV show, be sure to stop by the Dometic booth. They have ice cold water and moist towel wipes. Score!
Through the show, and I got a little thirsty. I came over to check out these Dometic Coolers, and water is ice cold. It actually has ice in it. How is this thing keeping this so cold?
Well, these run off of electricity, so they have to be powered. But they have a compressor in them, so they're going to keep things cold between -8 and up to 50 degrees. They come with cords for both the AC and the DC. They're going to default to the AC power, and when you break camp, then they're going to convert over to DC power. This one here is going to run around $1,100 at MSRP. You never have to buy bagged ice again and deal with that mess.
We're at the Florida RV Super Show and ran into Stephanie from RV Family Travel Atlas, and we actually just did a podcast with her. Do you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, I grabbed you guys and I took you over to the side and I made you tell me all about what you're doing here, because we're here making a podcast and we'll have an entire hour-long episode about the Florida RV Super Show. There is nothing our listeners like more than campground and rig talk, right? So this is where we get our rig talk. This is an enormous show, so we're going around. We have an interview with manufacturers reps, with finance guys, but also with shoppers, and talking to you guys about what you were seeing, right? What was exciting to you about being at this show for the first time. So you guys just gave me a great interview, and you'll hear it on that episode.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad we ran into you.
I know. Let's go shop for RVs.
Yeah.
We're in the Supplier Hall, and one of the best things is our favorite candies. I'm here with Don and Kim from Harvest Hosts. They're the founders of the program, and we are actually members. We love it. We've used it across the country, but I want them to tell us more about the program, some of the response you've been getting, and what you're doing here at the show.
Well, our whole idea is to create new experiences for RVers outside of the traditional campground experience.
We love our members, and we love hearing from them. We love comments, suggestions, everything we can get from them.
Yeah, we actually did our very first couple nights of this entire trip at Rio Seco Vineyard, and that happens to be one of your favorites.
Absolutely, they are such a wonderful property. It's beautiful. Paso Robles is a great experience, and we've got 3 really nice hosts up there. But Rio Seco is really a favorite.
Yeah, I was telling a friend that you could probably spend a couple months just in that area because of all the harvest hosts you guys have around there.
That's right. Central California has been really good for harvest hosts because obviously lots of wineries and farms in that area, and it's been really good.
One thing we were talking about last night was you just don't do wineries and farms. You do museums and all sorts of other things.
Yes, we've been adding a lot of new features. So, like I said, we have the wineries. We've gotten a lot of requests, so we've added craft breweries, and mostly those are the rural craft breweries. So, again, we're looking for ones that are not in the center of the city, so and have a lot more fun experience. We've got a few distilleries now, and then with the farm aspect, we say farms and attractions, and the attractions are the museums.
actually had a lot of fun staying at the Pueblo Air Museum. That was an awesome spot, off the beaten path, and they were great people. So another interesting thing was, I'd like you to tell everyone what you're doing with the site in the future, because now you can go on, you can download the different regions of Harvest hosts, but you're changing that.
Yeah, we are. We'll allow you to do custom directories, so wherever you're going to go, you can just have a few listed out. You can put in a trip route, you can plan your route and say how far off that route you want to have your host visits, and you can do that. The host pages are going to be all independent, so we'll take your comments and your photos and videos and just upload them right to the website, right to the host. That way everybody can see your experiences and have a great time.
Well, if you're at the show, I highly recommend coming by the booth. I see you're even doing a little show special for people who find you here.
Yes, we are. You get 3 extra months on your membership, so that's 25% more on your membership.
I'm here with Bruce with Off Pads, and we currently use these dinky little things. This is happening to ours because we drive on grass, dirt, gravel. They crack, they break, but he has a cool product.
This is made out of recycled tire chrome rubber, and versus the plastic, we warranty them that they won't break for as long as you're on your coach. It's made out of recycled tire chrome rubber and have a weight capability of 400 psi, which this pad equates to about 60,000 pounds per pad. So you won't overdrive them, and there's 5 different sizes.
When I put this down, can I put anything on top of it? Like if I still want to use these to get more height?
This is actually made so that you could use it in conjunction with this. You could roll up on there and come right up on top of the plastic pad. So in the extreme areas where the ground is so unlevel, you could use this as the base, which will protect the pad from having this happen, and use it in combination.
Now, I'm actually parked out in the campground, and we are completely flooded this morning. How do these do in water?
You can leave them in water forever, and they're never going to disintegrate. You won't have them to be waterlogged. And the other great thing with them is, versus using the plastic pads, if you use these in any type of moist application where the ground is even soft, they get pushed in, and then when you're leaving, you've got to pick them out. With these, they're solid. They don't sink in, and when you want them to leave, even in mud, you just pull them up, hose them off, and throw them in, and they're ready to go.
We full-time, but we have a few friends that store their rig. Can you store the rig on this thing?
Yes, you should, because what happens with the tires, you get micro abrasions from sitting on gravel, or shale is even worse. And if you park them on asphalt or concrete, you end up leaching out the oils. Great article for reference, if you want to look it up, is Michelin.com, and they will give you some great pointers about what to do with your tires to extend their life.
Bruce, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
time.
Appreciate it.
So I'm here with Greg from EcoLED. We were walking by and actually saw these cool LED strips, and I had to come over and find out more about these.
It's built for the RV industry.
Okay.
And we have a RF mode that is going to be wonderful for a customer that wants to change their colors, even from the inside or the outside, within 45.
Oh, that's really cool.
Within 45 feet radius, multicolor option. It's got a double tape face behind as a red tape 3M, so it's a more aggressive tape. So it's going to stick on where the customer will install their strip lights.
Very nice.
And it will last longer.
And can I put, with that strip, can I put it outside, like underneath the coach?
Yes, you may do so because it's a waterproof product. We do have the RF mode, but we do have the smartphone mode. So the customer could use his smartphone mode with Android or an Apple phone or any tablets that he's got as a smart operation. So he just needs to download the free apps.
Okay.
And when it's done, he links the strip lights to his phone and he could just change the color with his fingertips.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's awesome. The customer, when he's looking for a replacement from incandescent lights or halogen lights to an LED, the customer sometimes they don't realize what they have options. But right now, we have the option to upgrade to a different color. So we have the cool white options, and we do have the warm white option.
So I have a halogen light or incandescent light that goes up above the sink. Do you have replacements for that as well?
So we have the bulb lights that we're going to replace those ones, but we do have The one who's got the fluorescence tubes.
Okay.
So there's a lot of fluorescence tubes underneath of the kitchen area, or in sometimes they are 12 inches and they are plug and play, and sometimes they have the 18 inches that is going to be still a plug and play product.
Okay.
And those end caps are swivel to direct again the lights where the customer needs the most. It's available online at rvlighting.ca, but we'll transfer all the information to the dealers, our dealer network right now.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe.
So we're still at the supplier booth, walking by and saw this great display. I'm here with Pat from Hughes Autoformers. And Pat, I've got a Progressive Industries box that I use to manage our electrical system, but this looks completely different. Can you tell us more about your product and maybe the difference between what you have and what we're currently using?
Yeah, well, the difference is this solves the problem of low voltage, whereas the Progressive or the Surge Guard just shuts your vehicle, your RV off when the voltage gets too low. This takes the low voltage and converts it to a higher voltage, so you can keep running all your appliances and your RV as if nothing were wrong. You're getting 115 volts, everyone else in the park is getting 105 volts.
Yeah, we actually had 3 brownouts while we've been in the park over here.
Really?
And it's just shut us down completely.
Yeah.
Right, so the object of this thing is not to be shut down. This represents the park voltage when things get radically low. It's about 104 volts, it's not uncommon. The Surge Guard, I don't know which Progressive Industries box you have. Is it the one that shuts off?
It shuts off.
Yeah, okay, so you're going to shut off at 104. Okay, so everybody in the park, if they had your product, would be shutting off right now, and a lot of parks have restrictions on generator usage, especially at nighttime. So, if you had our box, which is running right now, this is taking this 104 volts, it's coming through here, and changing it to 113, 114 volts. One benefit is you don't shut down. Second benefit is you're saving your motors. This motor is working much harder than this motor. They're identical air conditioner booster motors, but this one is drawing more amps, and it's working harder. It's getting hotter, and eventually it'll burn the insulation on the wire. This one is getting a proper voltage, and it's putting out about 30 to 40% more air. You don't even know there's a problem. You can have all your equipment running, you can get your full 50 amps, and you're cooking, you're watching TV, your air conditioner's running at full speed, and everyone else is in a panic mode in the park. It's all because of low voltage. So that's what this does. And that's the only product that does it.
Terrific. Great. Well, thank you very much, Pat.
Our second day at the show is quickly coming to an end, but we found a lot of cool things here today.
Yeah, some really cool products that we had never heard of or even considered. And then some other products that we've been looking for.
Exactly.
And it was really nice to meet some of the owners who actually invented these products and learn more about them to see if it's the right fit for our rig. And it's been really interesting and informational.
Very. I would highly suggest coming through and talking to everyone if there's something you're interested in.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
Bye, guys.